Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're still in the Dourstocks in Mirkwood. We will continue investigating the town of Audaghaim and the ruins of Danninglor. So here in town we need to find evidence of violence, weapons, a sign of the Necromancer's influence, and the town records. So yeah, we need to find a lot of things in here. And I'm not sure exactly where they can be located, but they shouldn't be far. So I'm trying to avoid some of the fighting here. We're around this wolf. They got me here too. But anyway, here we have something. You have found some very old bloodstains. Surely a gruesome scene took place here. Yeah, that looks disturbing, of course. Loose earth? Ah, okay. Over there. Only to fight this guy for it. Uncovered a battered book with several leaves missing, buried in the foundation of an old building. Okay, so it seems we have found the town records. Now we have to find the weapons and the Necromancer's influence. Where can that be? The Greenwood makes a lovely home. Yeah, something is missing here. You have found a pile of weapons discarded out of sight. Alright, a sign of the Necromancer's influence. Let's fight these guys. What exactly are we looking for? No. Okay, yeah, I see it. There's a small dot in the minimap. Well, no, the minimap, not the world map. Ah, I see it now, but we cannot get it from here. But I know what we're looking for now. This I can't pass. Come and fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're looking for a way up, which is this one. Oh, we cannot pass? Why not? Christ, mistake. No, 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 no. That was not what I wanted to do. I keep getting here some more items. I have double checked, of course, and for some reason I don't know what, there are no task boards in Lothlorien, Mirkwood, and Enedwaite. So we will go a long time without tasks, it seems, which is a shame. Oh, there was a way coming up. I knew. This is what we're looking for, and this looks really scary. You have found a shrine of tribute to the Necromancer. We have some idea of what has happened here, but we still need to check the town records and see what they can tell us about this place. But we also need to look for the scouts in Danenglore and for the greedy Morval thief. And some of the scouts I have already seen, but I'm not sure about the thief. Maybe it is that sort of enemy that only spawns when you have the right quest, or that you need to summon. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe the thief we're looking for is here. Nope, doesn't seem to be in here. And they have rooted us. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Jesus. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Luckily we had never surrender up. Because a root and a stun, yeah, that isn't good. You stop rooting me. The fact that it's somewhat tolerable doesn't mean you get to do it every time. Okay, I have found one of the scouts in here. Not again. One thing is being rooted, but not being able to turn, that is annoying. Alas, this elf breeds no more. Like, imagine getting that root and not facing the enemy when you get it. That is a short way of dying. File remains in here. Alas, this elf breeds no more. And we're only missing the last scout and the thief, the Morval thief. Where are they located, I wonder? think it's supposed to be in here. The file remains is up top. Oh god. Please tell me this is the last time I need to come back to Dining Lord. I'm already growing tired of the Maravile. Right, there is the last remain. This elf breeds no more. And here is the greedy Morval thief. You have collected the priceless elf treasure. Is there is a way down? I don't think so. So let us actually pick up the milestone and return home to the haunted inn. Please tell me this is indeed the last trip to Dining Lord. Other than the skirmish, we still need to do that for the epic, but that's a lot easier.
How can I be of service?
Ah, this is just what I was hoping for. I am not surprised that someone took the time to bury it. Many pages are missing, as you can see, as is the case with many aged books, but these were deliberately stripped out. It is not a fine coincidence that the pages that were removed are from 3rd Age 2461 and the same week that marks the accidental deaths of many folks who rest in the graveyard yonder. I would dearly like to find those missing pages, or at least hear the account that is missing from this book.
What do you need?
Ah, I think I see. How sad. But I suspected it would be something of this nature. There was murder in this town. Of that you have seen strong evidence. Here's what I think the condemned shade meant when he said that many of his folk were set in their ways, and that change was coming. The change was the Dark Lord, and some men resisted. I believe the shades trapped here have done their best to pretend the evil events never happened, though it means the redemption will never be achieved. Even the gravestones lie. These shades believe that all is as it was just before the Necromancer corrupted them. The murders are buried, collectively hidden. All were guilty and all are determined to deny the truth.
Would you do something for me?
So it appears that someone kept a faithful record, but this record was not to the liking of those who carried out the murders. If you are still invested in the story of this town, you should look into finding the missing pages. Perhaps they have been destroyed and perhaps not. But where to start? In the case of hidden relics, sometimes it is best to start where you began. That blank gravestone was the first thing to rouse my interest in this mystery, and perhaps it can tell us more now. Yeah, this is a really interesting storyline. Really looking forward to see how it ends.
How can I be of service?
Alas, alas. It is just as I feared. Let this be a lesson to us all that no matter what distractions may tempt us while on this dark and seldom traveled road, we must not stray from our course. Vainly did they pass into the west, never to return. Truly does my heart despair at this terrible news, though I long expected it. You have my most heartfelt thanks for your part in this, my dear friend. I would still be driven mad with worry, but for your efforts. You are most deserving of the trust of the Maladrim.
What can I do for you?
You have done it! This is wonderful, Beriathan. I cannot believe that such a treasure has been restored to us. I will keep this safe for now and send it to LOTRO at the next opportunity. I cannot thank you enough, Melon. Yes, we were able to get to level 62. Awesome. So, level 62, legendary item level up, and that's basically it. No new skills, no new nothing. But that's okay because now we can come and talk to one of these reward spender. I don't know which one it is.
What
I
do you
think it's
need?
this one. Nope. So we'll need to go back to the Merc Eeps, it seems, in which case it's really fortunate that we still have the quest at Mothelen to turn in, because I believe that is the one that will eventually get us back there. I hope. Otherwise, we'll just take the Stable Master. That's right. Okay, so here we are back in the graveyard. Where it all began. But give me a moment, I think I can take a better picture of this graveyard. On top of this stone, yeah, I like this view better. Record keeper of Audaghaim. Okay. I should have stood with the four who resisted, but I did not. I watched it all happen. Only when they had perished did I feel the effects of the true evil that was at work in Audaghaim. Too late did I record the truth. When they found what I had written, they came after me as well. I anticipated them. Here is a copy of the truth that was destroyed. Let this be my last effort on behalf of the true heroes of Audaghaim who resisted the evil corruptions of the Necromancer. Our blindness was our undoing. Yes, the Necromancer came and promised much, and we saw the opportunity for progress and prosperity. The four that stood against him attacked the altar, and we cut them down in the name of Dol Guldur. They cursed us as they fell. My oath is fulfilled, my redemption nigh. It was all too late. You have found the lost leaves from the Book of Records. Too late. And there it goes, the record keeper. Well, may he finally rest in peace. You did the Wilds of Mirkwood, the Pack Howler's Hill, Gorogrod, Sad Mary, the Pool of Creeping Death, the Tree of Suffering, the Crawling Water, and the Windstones. Oh. The Wolf Whistle, which is in here. Rumon, Wolf Keeper. Wolf Keeper has been defeated. Okay, so now we only need to find the Lair-spinner. That didn't look like a whistle. I do wonder then if whistle was an archaic form of naming the horns. The reason why I say this, when I was assembling Beriathan's outfit, I took inspiration from Boromir's outfit made by the Starry Mantle. And in the explanation of the outfit he created, which is really good by the way, he used Boromir's description from the books, and at some point he mentions, the book description mentions, if I'm not mistaken, Boromir wearing a collar. But the Starry Mantle goes on to say how a collar was an archaic way of calling a chain. I believe was something like that. Point is, there was an ancient way. I mean, Boromir is described with an ancient word in there, and I don't remember which one exactly, but that's what leads me to think that maybe it's the same case here with a whistle we used. Quote unquote whistle. I don't know what's your deal with that. Let us fight this guy. Alright, he's down. Nothing to see here. Here we have enormous cocoon. Dourstocks, Lair-spinner. There we go. Alright, so we have completed all the quests in here. We can go now back to the Haunted Inn, but before we do so, let us go to Mothelen. Let us just avoid some of these spiders and make our way to Mothelen. To recap, what happened is that it seems there were more enemy camps in the Merkeeps that were unaccounted for. Some scouts were sent to look for them, and the last camp, it seems, was discovered by Mothelen and his men. So that's what we're gonna check on right now.
How can I be of service?
Welcome, Beriathan. Though I wish it were less disturbing circumstances. Something queer is afoot in this place, and we need your help learning exactly what that is.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Beriathan, as we expected, we found another enemy encampment here in the Dourstocks. However, something seems to be terribly wrong. There are not enough goblins and orcs in Burgul-stazg to mount any kind of counterattack against Syrian, and more goblins are deserting every day. Perhaps you could go out into the Dourstocks between here and Burgul-stazg and see if you can find any of the deserters. You might be able to learn what has them so terrified. When you learn something, return to me.
Stay a moment.
Alas, Beriathan, I have proven a coward when I should show no fear. When I was scouting for the location of Burgul-stazg, I was swarmed by bats. These vile creatures were not the cause of my fear, however. Among them was a great creature that emanated terror. I have no doubt that it was a vampire, such as those which once dwelt in the land ages past. In my terror, I dropped my satchel. It contains many items which may be of use to the enemy and must be retrieved, but I cannot face that creature again. I ask you to face Karharan and recover my satchel. Karharan inhabits a cave in Gorotham to the northeast of here, beyond Burgul-stazg. While you're about this task, please slay as many of those vile bats as you can.
Mind my words, traveler.
If you're willing to aid me, Beriathan, I could use your help. When I was scouting for the location of Burgul-stazg, I came across a great spider. I cannot walk these woods of our kindred of old and not perch it of these creatures. Defeat as many spiders as you may, and their vile mistress, Laenedil. Her lair, I believe, is at the Dreadweaver's lair southeast from here. When you have completed this task, return to me, and I will reward you for your efforts.
Mind my words, traveler.
Hail, Beriathan! Please stay and speak with me. While my companions spread over the strange happenings in Burgul-stazg, my forays into the western Dourstocks have discovered more threats, and no less dangerous in my opinion. One of these threats is the Black Wolves. These beasts are vicious and unpredictable. I have also seen a great wolf which I have named Black Maw. His lair lies some distance to the southeast of here at the Pack Howler's Hill. I bid you go forth and defeat as many of the wolves as you can and lay low Blackmaw. Okay, so you have seen, we have received some quests for areas we had already visited. Backhowler's Hill and Dreadweaver's Lair. Blackmaw I didn't see, but Leichendiel we have just defeated. Well, there is another trip in store for us to those places. So now we need to find Burgul-stazg. But before we go out there, let us turn in the quest. Maybe Mothelen has something else to tell us.
What do you need?
This becomes more mysterious. From what you say, it appears the leaders of the encampment are up to something that has even the goblins unnerved. We shall need to learn exactly what that is.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Beriathan, we must learn the root cause of the goblins' fear. Something is taking place at Burgul-stazg, and it must be stopped, but first we must learn exactly what it is. You should go to Burgul-stazg and see if you can find anything out, but be careful not to be seen by the guards. Detection of your presence may make your quest more difficult. Look for goblins that are especially nervous. Return to me when you have learned more. Okay, Burgul-stazg, it seems, is actually this camp here, in this corner over here. Yep, that's the one. Who exactly? He got me. A lot of these goblins are mentioned in one Grishbogud. Found that deserter's note. Okay, cool. Can we read that note? Because I don't see it. This note was written by a goblin deserter to one of his companions. It is written in black speech and is incomprehensible to you. That explains it. So there you go, Mothelen.
How can I be of service?
This note is written in their foul black speech, but I know somewhat of it. Interesting. The goblins have stolen an idol from the haunted ruins. It is no wonder that they are terrified. I dare not consider the horrors they have unleashed.
Stay a moment.
An idol of the Necromancer with which the White Council had discovered was in fact the Dark Lord himself. Though Sauron may have been driven forth, his minions still serve him at Dol Guldur. It is said that the Lieutenant of Dol Guldur commands there once again. There is no telling what grief will come of this goblin's foolishness. That idol must be destroyed. Go at once, Beriathan, enter Burgul-stazg and find that statue. Let nothing stand in your way. An icon of such dark power cannot be permitted to remain. Okay, we have another quest? Yeah! Cool.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Beriathan, a moment please. I understand that Mothelen wishes you to enter Burgul-stazg. Perhaps while you are there, you will attempt to defeat Taluntum, the captain of the camp. With many goblins deserting their posts, the enemy there is already in a weakened state. Slaying Taluntum may just be the key to breaking their spirits once and for all. Taluntum will likely be found in the bulwark at the rear of the camp. Return to me when the deed is done. We also need to defeat bats for the other quest, so let us take out some of these guys. We need to defeat the idol, destroy the idol, and defeat Taluntum. I'm not too worried about these goblins, so let us instead look for our objectives. Here we have Talentum. Come here. We'll take you to Grish for good. Who is Grish for good? Who or what? Ah, thank you. Now the idol. Idol of the Necromancer, okay. I don't see it. Okay, I see it now. We need to drop here. Is this? What is it with all these idols of the Necromancer? God, this looks unnerving, of course, to be sure. Let us destroy this. Destroy the idol of the Necromancer. Very good. Oh, what? The villagers attack! I didn't expect that to happen. But we still need to find who Grishbogud is. However, before we go back to Mothelen, I think we can at least defeat Karharan at Gorotham and recover the satchel. Good. So, who is Grishbogud, please? Right, this has to be the cave. Beriathan, yeah. Karharan. We shall squirm before the eye. Well, I didn't expect the bat to talk. For sure. And this is the stolen satchel. But I also didn't expect Karharan to be just a bat. I was expecting something a little bit more threatening. Defeat bats in the Dourstocks. We need to defeat 8 more bats. Did you count this? Nope. These summoned bats don't count. That's a shame. In that case, we'll need to keep looking for bats. Like this one here.
Megovanen.
You were attacked by the Shades of Men? It was rumored that the woodmen who had lived in the Dourstocks had fallen into evil over 200 years ago and had worshipped the Necromancer. It appears those rumors are true. It is well that you destroyed the idol, but I fear a terror has been unleashed unlike any this land has seen.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Beriathan, I fear something dire is about to occur. The shadow of the Necromancer lies still upon Mirkwood. I know little more of this Forsaken Shades, but perhaps you may learn more of it if you speak with Prestadir at the Haunted Inn. The Haunted Inn lies to the east of here, deeper into the Dourstocks.
How can I be of service?
Well done, Beriathan. The goblins of Burgul-stazg will not likely recover from that blow, unless a new leader rises among them. Like Grishburgut, but... Tell me, who is Grishburgut, please? What were these goblins talking about? So as you see here, the quest at Mothelen is sending us to the Haunted Inn, to Prestadir at the Haunted Inn. But before we go back, let us complete these other quests, fighting bats, spiders, and wolves. It seems, however, that once again the Epic and the Landscape quests are going through separate paths. Because the Epic will send you to the Haunted Inn after you complete the instance in which Radir dies. But you can also go to the Haunted Inn by doing this quest at Mothelen. Yeah, I need some guidance, please. Because going back and forth to make sure that you are doing all landscape and epic quests does take more time than if the two were just advancing together. Alright, once again, we will need to fight Lair-spinner. Once again, you don't stand a chance, you big spider. That should do it. Now we only need to go back to the Pack Howler's Hill. Now we just need to defeat a couple more bats and wolves. Come here. Howler's Hill, okay. Do we need to summon Black Moor, or is he supposed to be somewhere around here? Ah, yeah. There he is. Oh, really? You resisted it? Completed Beast Slayer. Awesome. Hunter of Dark Beasts. A new title. Let's see. The beasts of southern Mirkwood stalk the woods. Their black coats blend in with the darkness as they stalk with pale eyes. Okay. And here we have it, Beast Slayer. Some LOTRO points on reputation. Now we have the advanced. Here. Need to defeat 200 of them. LOTRO points. Yeah. And we're missing 2 more wolves. Simple enough. I hope. Where is the other one? Awesome, so now let us go back to Mothelen and turn in all these quests. After which we'll go back to the Haunted Inn. Very well.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have destroyed Karkaran and recovered my satchel. That is well. You greatly deserve this reward.
What do you need?
I am pleased that you were able to slay the vile Spider Queen. You have earned this reward.
Megovanen.
It is well, Beriathan, that you have returned victorious. Such evil cannot be allowed to persist in this place, which was once the fair Greenwood. Yeah, it seems that was it. Well, let's go back to the Haunted Inn. So not that far away, really.
What do you need?
Beriathan, you have come to me at a fortuitous time. Something is amiss here. The shades of dead men roam these lands. Of what broken oaths could have cursed them here, I am not yet sure. Well, you technically are. We have already investigated that.
How can I be of service?
Good. I am glad we are rid of the orc who twists the animals here for his evil purposes. You have done well indeed, Beriathan, and I thank you for your efforts on behalf of the Golden Host.
Greetings.
Ah, you have found the lost pages. I am astounded. May I take a look? At last, the truth, and so it all comes together. Some of the townsmen resisted, and they were executed by their own folk. That settles the mystery. The guilty shade you spoke to before was the one who led the movement to accept the Necromancer's advances here. He was also the one who led in the murders. Everything is documented in this account, until the record keeper writes of his own guilt for not standing up for his fallen townsfolk. Here, he writes that he knows his enemy will destroy the truth and execute him as well. This is the last entry by his hand.
Stay a moment.
We have the truth now, but it should not stop here. The murderers should not be allowed to dwell under their curse in this way, their guilt smothered and pacified by denial and lies. You must confront the shade again, but armed with the truth this time. I wish to see if he will admit his wrongdoing like an honorable man, but somehow I doubt he will. The mystery is solved, but what good is it if the murderers are allowed to endure? He will do much for the memory of those worthy men who perished in this horrible time for Audaghaim.
Greetings to you.
Right, but let us reforge. A bonus for conviction. Let us identify the sword that we got, like damage. Yeah. Good legacies in there too. Alright. We have another quest in here? Because I don't remember seeing any. Oh, but there is. Yeah, we need to turn this one too.
What can I do for you?
Very good. The spider threat is greatly lessened now, thanks to you, Beriathan. The Maladrim owe you much. And that's a little bit better. That should be it. So now let us go on and confront the condemned villager once more. Just taking all these items to sell them because, yeah, there is no real use for them other than they're trash. That's a pity. Why am I getting this red again? What exactly happened there? This is the place, right? It's somebody else. I know. There he is. Condemned fate. Audaghaim is a peaceful village with townsfolk want for none. Where's the guy I need to talk to? Yeah, there he is. Maybe somebody had already confronted him before. No, it is impossible. That story is no longer true. We destroyed that past and moved on with our lives. Why did you disturb our long peace with evils better left buried? That tale cannot be allowed to endure. You shall pay dearly for your meddling, outsider. Going to invulnerability, if you wish. Not gonna do any good for you. I really love defeating shades like that. They think they're safe when they go in the invulnerability state, but they're not. It's awesome that the blitz and dots continue ticking even after they hide like that. Oh, I always enjoy killing them so. And they believe they're safe. And in reality, they already have them. Now, would you please... Yeah, go and fight them, guys! I show them.
What can I do for you?
Welcome back, Beriathan. You have done a very good deed in the name of those who fell while resisting the Dark Lord's evil influences. It is a tragic tale, but it is for the best that you did not allow its denial to be endured. You should be proud of what you accomplished today, even if it's too late to benefit the poor woodsmen who fell so many years ago. Their story should not be buried under the corruptions of Mirkwood, for they were heroes, and the truth deserves to be woven into song, not forgotten, as the murderers would wish. Guilt and denial are the cruelest of enemies, my friend. You did well to fight them with such vigilance. Alright, and it seems we have completed all the quests that we had for the Merc Eves and, well, the Haunted Inn. But I think there are still some quests in the Dourstocks. Or at least in the Drownhold, I'm not sure. Before we continue with the epic to see what else we are missing, I'm gonna take a quick travel to the Mercaves so that I can get the master in there. There we go, there we go.
Is there aught which you need?
Yeah, master in the Mercaves. Awesome, but now we need to take this. Do this one instead. And let us go back to the haunted inn now. Alright, so here we are back once again at the Haunted Inn. This marks the end of today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Join me next time where we will do the skirmish of the strike against Danninglord to continue the epic. For the time being, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope to see you on the next one. Stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.